And welcome along to a very early morning here on Attingham Park. We have a trailer full of sorghum and we're heading down to British Grain because the price has reached a whopping £944 per 1,000 litres. It's really dark though, being at 7 a.m. in December. So this is well above the cap that we had. So £934 was the previous highest price that was reached last January, and 944 is nice and high. It is showing that it's on the way down, so I'm trying to take early advantage of this. At the same time, our Sugarbeet harvester is out and going again. We want to get that finished off today. So the plan is to end up with an awful lot of money at the end of the day. We've got 30,000 litres in this trailer, in this truck. We've got another 44,000 litres sitting in the our silos. So we've got those to sell as well. We'll probably do, if the price holds, we will probably do the same thing as we've done the last couple of videos and get a convoy going with this. But while the harvester was filling, I just wanted to run down here in our truck and get this sold at this good price. I'm fully expecting, and we're going to check this before I actually sell, but I want to make sure that we are actually getting that price and it hasn't dropped in sort of the half hour below the maximum price. I'm not expecting it to. We are pretty good from that situation. We've got a good amount of space. Looks like we're getting a bit of snow falling as well. So it's going to be an interesting morning here near Attingham Park. So round and into British Grain. And we'll back it up and then we'll go check the price. Make sure that we are still getting a really good price. It's very possible the price of sorghum could still rise next month. It's one of those things where I've gambled on that before and got stung by it. So we'll get into position. There we go. And then have a look in here. So the price has actually gone up by £1. And if we look at the price fluctuations, 934 is the top price that was reached the previous January. And current price is 945. So yeah, I definitely want to be selling at this. Let's tip this and see how much we make. And as it empties out, 28,361 plus an extra 2,500 for the environmental score. That's a whopping 30,000. So yeah, that's about £1,000 per 1,000 litres we're getting. In fact, it's over £1,000 per 1,000 litres. So that's awesome. If we could make another £44,000 off this, that would throw us over 150,000 just from the sorghum sales today. That's fantastic. That is definitely us buying field 2 today. Which would be, well, we may not buy it today. I think we will get everything sold. We'll get ourselves set up with a ton of money, and then in the new year we can start looking at where we're going to expand the farm. But I think field 2 is probably our best bet. Meanwhile, our harvester is full, so we'll head round there and get that emptied. Which will be great. I mean, that is going to be brilliant. We will get our first load in, and it's finishing off. The harvester's nearly finished off the longer parts of the field, which is even better. Means that we'll be able to sort that out and get that all done. I want to get this filled up and the harvester emptied with this. It will get most of a trailer. Doing that, I think that's loading up, isn't it? Yes, there we go. So this this will get most of a trailer from this, but it's still going to be a little bit empty. The harvester does not hold as much as this overloader does, so I want to keep things moving as smoothly as I can. And we really want to try and send a full trailer. But you can see here that this is a this is not a full trailer that we get off the harvester. So I'm going to go and empty this into our trailer. It's 45,000. So we're aiming to grab another 15,000 really. And then that will give us a full trailer to take down to the down to British Grain to sell, and we can convoy with the soybeans, sorghum, sorry, and get that all done at once like we were trying to do last time. So I've got my truck back now, and we'll reload that. So let's empty the sorghum out, and where are you? There you are. So yeah, 44,500 litres left to go and sell. And we're nearly 80% done on the contract on field 2 as well, which is even better. I'm looking to buy a field that I'm running a contract on, which is really, really interesting. I don't know if that's possible, and I don't know what would happen if you were to do it. I might save the game, give it a test, and then reload just to see what happens, because I think that would be very, very interesting. Right. Our tractor is empty and refilling, and looks like our harvester is cutting into a new run. I have a feeling our harvester is actually getting low on fuel, which isn't great. Oh, I'm going to have to go all the way around, I think, because otherwise, yeah, that's not going to work. There we go, coming from this angle, and we should be able to empty this. We only need 15,000 litres, so let's grab that. And it won't take very long for this trailer to get 15,000 litres in it. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There we go. So that's all we need to grab. We could have emptied the harvester, I suppose, but I want to get the truck off as quickly as I can. And the easy way to do that is just grab the top up and go from there. We'll have to empty the harvester out anyway, and whether that is sitting in this or sitting in the harvester is neither here nor there, really. So bring this, try not to hit the trailer. Oh, yeah, overloading into this fairly high trailer is not the easiest of things, but that will give us the last 15,000 litres we need to top this trailer off. And once we've done that, we'll be in a position where we can take all of this and head down to British Grain and get it all sold off. So I'm going to go and pick up my truck, which has a whole load of sorghum in it, and we'll go and get this all delivered. We're back down to British Grain, and the snow is beginning to settle here now. It's really, really Christmassy, actually. We're late December. We've got snow on the ground. What more could you ask for other than this being my New Year's Day video? Absolutely brilliant. Timing is not a great thing. However, timing for us to sell is absolutely brilliant. We currently have a 947 price. So although the fact that this is showing it going down, it's actually still going up, and we're still making more money for every sorghum we are, or every trailer full of sorghum we're selling, which is brilliant. Now, I'm not willing to gamble too much. I've got a best price. I've got a price that is way above my best price. So I am very, very happy to be selling this at this point. And yeah, we're going to make over 30,000 for this again. And there we go, 28,426 plus about 2,500 on the environmental score again. So about 31,000 for the sorghum. We are now up to 145,000. And I think we could actually, with that, buy field 2. So we might go and try and do that. First, though, we've got to get the sugar beet here dropped off, and I need to go and sort the harvester out. I think my harvester is blocked by... Oh, my harvester is just blocked by the hedgerow here. But as you can see, we are massively low on fuel. We need to go and refill this quickly. So we'll take this round to the yard. In fact, what I'll do is I'll go and empty it into the overloader, take it round to the yard, refill it. I don't know if we have any DEF kicking around here. So I might have to pop to the shop quickly and grab some of that. Not a huge problem. We can get this running still with the small amount of DEF it has left. But what I could also do... Oh, no, don't want to do that. I want to do that. What I could also do is pop to the shop quickly and grab some of that to go and get this refilled. There's always one spanner in the works, one way or the other, that can cause us to get delayed on a job. And yeah, today it is that the harvester needs refueling. So we should be able to get a small thing of DEF from here. I'll plonk it in the back of the Land Rover and we can take it back down the field. So because we're using the DEF mod, it is located here. I don't need a massive one, so it's only going to be 58,000 for the 25 litre capacity. There we go. And we're not going to need more than that. If we needed more than that, we'd have a problem. So what I'll do is we'll stick this in the back of the Landy. And then we'll head back down to the field and go and get it refilled on the harvester. Actually, yeah, we'll take it back to the fuel refill point and get it done there. And that way we can fill both of them at the same time and won't have to take the DEF anywhere else. So let's get our harvester refueled. We'll bring it in here. I've got the DEF sitting at the back of my Landy. So we'll do that first and get that refueling. So put that there and refuel. Yep, and that's the DEF started. And then we will get the... No, I don't want to refuel my little Ford. I want to refuel this. There we go. And we got 3,000 litres in our diesel tanks. So we're all good. And that, I think, will do it. I don't want to put too much in. I don't mind putting all of the AdBlue in, if we can, because that takes forever to reload. Yeah, I want to put all of that in because we don't need to. But we don't need to fully refuel this. Because we'll end up returning it with a load of fuel in if we do. So while that's doing that, I'm going to get the sugar beet tipped and we'll see how far this takes us. Yeah, once it's refueled, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to save the game and do that experiment. We're going to see if we are able to buy a field that we are running a contract on and see if it makes any difference. See if the contract goes to us, which would be an interesting thing. Bring that forwards. 73%. Oh, wow. Okay, and try again. Try not to hit the roof of the shed, which we've managed this time. We are 3/4 of the way there for our contract, so that's really good. Let's get these back up to the field. By then, the DEF should be loaded into the harvester, and we can get the last load of sorghum transported as well. So I've sold the remaining sorghum. We are at 160,157. Unfortunately, I missed it because I muted my mic to clear my throat a bit, and it didn't go. Yeah, we are at 160,000, which is fantastic. That is enough to buy field 2. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go and give this a test and see what happens if we do get a contract or we do buy a field from out under a contract. So let's join the harvester here. The harvester is going. And let's pop over here. I have saved the game. Let's come here to field 2 and 123%. Buy it. Yes, I would. How much? Oh, yeah. So the harvester's disappeared. Looks like the contract might have completely disappeared. So no penalty because we bought the contract from underneath. No extra money for everything we've delivered as part of this contract. Just, yeah, left us with a field of Sugarbeet we can't harvest. So, yeah, I think I need to reset it and we'll come back and we'll continue and we'll get this contract completed because, yeah, we've got to get all this Sugarbeet lifted then before we can buy field 2. So let's set our harvester going again. And, yeah, we'll keep on going and complete this contract. In fact, to make sure we have enough daylight to do this, I'm going to turn the speed down to 5 times. We want to get this contract knocked out today and done and dusted. Coming up to, well, we're over 90% of the way through the contract. I think this might be the final row that this has to do for this cut-in. I think we're maybe 2 or... Yeah, I think we're 2, possibly 3 cut-ins from finishing the field. So, all in all, we're in a good place. I've got this all angled properly. Yeah, so that's good. Just need to unload this and keep this going at this point. I'm not going to use my my other truck to cart any of the Sugarbeet, mainly because it's leased and I don't want to put any more leasing hours and cost us extra money for that. I don't need to completely fill this up. What we want to do is just make sure that we have enough to fill this trailer, and this trailer is partly filled in the first place. So we are all good, and oh man, we have enough money to buy field 2, and that is fantastic. And the beauty is that this contract is going to give us a whole load of extra money to do more stuff this year on the farm, which makes me even happier. That is, you know, fantastic news for us to really push the farm this year by having all this extra stuff. So another load down to British Grain, and there's snow blocking the sell point, but that's all right. They'll take it anyway. It'll clear the way. Yeah, this should put us fairly close to finishing this contract. In fact, I'm kind of wondering how much more we need to deliver to finish this contract. Let's just have a look in here before we tip it. And we've got details on. We need to deliver 125,300. We have nearly 60,000 here. So this load and another load will just about do this. So what we need to then check is the price of Sugarbeet. Topping out at 273 at British Grain and Sugar Shack. And best price is 264. Yeah, we want to be selling this to British Grain as long as that price holds. So that is really good. I would very, very much like to be able to tip the last couple of loads that will get off the field into here and get the maximum price we can for this. In fact, I think one more trailer should complete what we need to do to complete this contract. Whoa, little bit more, and there we go. So 86% transported. One more load should do this, and then everything after that is pure profit as well, which will probably add another 10 to 20 grand on top, because we're running at best price too. So yeah, this is going to be a very, very good day. I think we have a possibility of ending up somewhere in the region of 200,000 to set the farm up for the next year. which is great because we're going to need some money to set up Field 2 in January and February before seeding, or the seeding windows reopen in March. Harvester needs unloading again, and we are definitely into the final sections of this field. Oh, in fact, it got full during the cut-in, which is interesting. So, yeah, we'll have to back this out of here a little bit. It's very close, but we're good. We're all fine. And, yeah, we'll unload this. We should have enough here. If this hits 90% to do a full trailer, which would be fantastic. Yeah, that would be the last of the Sugarbeet. We need to complete this contract at this point, which would make the rest of what we have on this field, these last few strips, pure profit for us. In fact, it's not quite. We are at 82%. And I'm going to have to follow the harvester out of here. 41,000 plus 18. Oh, actually, this might be enough. This might be enough to complete this contract. I have got a very small window, though, to get out of the end of here. Like so. There we go. And, yeah, this may be 59,000, which would be enough to complete this contract. And then the rest is pure profit, and we just need to get it off the field and down to British grain, because it is best price today as well. So that's the thing. Will this fill this trailer? I'm hoping so. I'm just trying to evenly spread it along the trailer, make sure that we have a good coverage all the way along it. And yes, 2%. We have 2% left in the overloader and a full trailer. This is going to do it. This is going to complete this contract, and everything after this is pure profit for us. So let's get this tipped and in. There we go. And back it up. Is this going to be enough to complete this contract? Let's find out. Tip it up. Oh, no, not quite far enough back there. This is the job. This is why we hit the roof. I wondered if I backed it further in, actually. I might be better off. But that there is 92% transported with 44% left to come out of here. And is it going to be enough? There we go. Contract is finished. We are now making profit. That is 2,197 plus the 195 environmental score. Let's go get the last of our sugar beets off this field and, yeah, make even more money. We are at 162,196 at this point. And as we get back to the field, the harvester is once again ready to be unloaded. And in fact, with the little amount of sugar beet left on this field, I reckon all of this is going to fit in our trailer for one last sell-off. So let's jump in the John Deere here, get this emptied. And yeah, I think all of this should fit in the harvester. It's really interesting with the snow falling and the cloud cover. It's got quite dark here at 25 past 4, but we should be in a position where this is the last of it. We can finish off, empty the rest of this into our trailer, and go and sell it off, and it'll be it should be fantastic. Anything we have over, what I will probably do is actually stick it into our regular truck, just so that we can get all of it down and sold off at once. So this should give me 85%. That's fine. We'll let the harvester finish off the field, and I will go and tip this into the trailer. Final row for the sugar beet harvester, and there's only about 5,000 liters in there. So I'm just going to shadow it the whole way along here, and we can then immediately go and just empty into the harvester. I'm not worried about the few small patches that the harvester's missed in a couple of places around the field. We've done really well in gathering the vast majority of this field up and making a really decent profit off of it. 30,000 liters. We're gonna hit about maybe 175,000 pounds off here, which is gonna be perfect for what we need. There we go. Harvester is finished. We are just gonna take this and empty out into our truck. There we go. Round. And I want to line this up and not hit it. I've spent so much time clobbering this on the side of this high-sided truck. 10,000 liters, so this isn't going to be a full trailer. We're going to have about 53,000 liters excess to sell. So it's about a full trailer's worth excess we've had, given what we had last time. And that's this trailer empty, so we will fold that in as well. And once that's folded in, we can turn this off. And time to head down and sell off the final little bit of sugar beet. And yeah, finish making our money for the day. And after offering a best, or after taking in all of that sugar beet from the contract, British Grain actually is no longer the best price for sugar beet. We're looking for the Sugar Shack, which is down here somewhere in this maze. There it is. That's it there. Let's not hit that hole and bring this round here. Yeah, that's the Sugar Shack in there. So we should be able to bring this round and into there and get this sold here, which will be fantastic. Getting in just an extra it's only an extra £1, but considering how little sugar beet sells for, it's about 1/3% better if we sell here at the Sugar Shack, which again by volume is quite a lot of money. So let's bring this down into here. We will just double check this before we end. Yes, so Sugar Shack, £274 compared to 273. So it's a little bit more than 1/3% that we'll get from here. And we can sell here and make a ton of money. We're going to hit the 180. I'm not sure we're going to hit 180. We are definitely hitting 175 though. And yeah, the extra 1,311 from the environmental score too. That is brilliant. So 178,000 is what we've hit. We still need to complete our contract, which is another 29,000. We are going to make the 200,000. Let's collect it. And there we go. 205,954. That is utterly fantastic. So we're going to leave it here down at the Sugar Shack. I will head back to the farm in a moment. But for now, all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please leave a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. Special thanks to all my patrons and channel members. Your support is invaluable in making these videos and helping the channel to grow. For more from Virtual Farmer, check out the links below, follow on Twitch to watch live, and for more videos, subscribe and ring that bell. I will see you next time. Goodbye.